This day to be Short People Day. Any short person who attends daily Mass today will hear about their biblical father, their biblical hero, Zacchaeus. The good thing about Zacchaeus, though, he didn't use his short stature as an excuse for anything. He was quite successful, a chief tax collector and a wealthy man. But with his stature, he didn't let that prohibit him from doing what he wanted to do. He made do. He found a way to catch a glimpse of Jesus as he passed through Jericho. Think about it. This little guy wasn't worried about his how people viewed him, about his reputation. He climbed up a tree to see Jesus, in spite of the laughter and the mean comments that people probably made about him. His desire to see Christ was more important than anything else or what people thought. And I think that was key to his salvation. Jesus noticed him, called him down, stayed with Zacchaeus, and brought salvation to him and his household. In a sense, that action is spoken of in today's reading from Revelation, where Jesus says, "Behold, I stand at the door knocking." This is what Jesus did. He knocked at the door of Zacchaeus' home and heart, and Zacchaeus welcomed him. How many of us would have done such a thing? How many of us would be willing to call attention to ourselves for a just cause or a good reason? You know, so often in our society, people don't want to be seen as religious or faithful. People shy away from being known as a churchgoer. God forbid if anybody should see you make the sign of the cross in public. Many want to practice their religion quietly without being noticed. They don't want to ruffle feathers of other people. But Zacchaeus didn't care. Something within him compelled him to go out of his way to seek Christ. And he did. And his life was never the same. So today, it is Zacchaeus who invites us and challenges us to go out on a limb, so to speak, for our faith. If we're truly filled with gratitude for the gift of faith that God has given us, then we should be eager to share it in some way, to not be ashamed or embarrassed. We shouldn't be fearful of celebrating what we believe. God knows our society needs public examples of faithful living, and that requires people like us to hold our heads high and to not be afraid to speak and act as Christ's disciples. In the end, it will be Christ who will take notice of us and invite us to enter into his heavenly